concern that we have in this circumstance is that if I do have somebody that has a structure that has a reduced capability of turning, is like they're going to have to use some form of compensatory strategy, because what they're going to acquire is a space to turn into. And the way that they do that is by bending structure. So whether we're talking about a baseball pitcher or a golfer or a hockey player, they're going to create space if they have the capacity to do so. They're going to create space by bending a spine that creates more space for them to turn into. They're going to bend a rib cage that's going to create more space for them to turn into. They're going to bend an extremity that will allow them to turn. So, if you see a hockey player with this progressive increase over time of, say, a bowing of a leg, which you will see over an extended period of time, they're looking for a space to turn. You're looking at a system that is either losing its capacity to turn and then creating a substitution, or never had the capacity, and then that's how they actually create the turn. Now, within a certain range, they will remain adaptable enough that they can maintain health, but then you have the consequence of sort of crossing that threshold. The concern that you have there is that you don't know where that threshold is. And that's why you have to monitor these things over an extended period of time. This is why you collect data. So you can say, Joe Bob's knee range of motion is slowly changing. He is like 10 degrees less than he was last season. And then you have to surmise as to, okay, well, what strategy is he actually using now that he didn't use before? And then you resolve, it's like, okay, well, where did we lose motion that we are trying to gain it through a structural adaptation? That's the biggest concern that we always have, because we have extremely high performers that use structural compensation to produce outcomes. And the longer that goes, well, our structure has limitations as to how much tolerance they might have before we have a failure in that circumstance.